Hello, happy Wednesday. Rainy Wednesday. It's basically been raining on and off all morning long, which is fine. It waters my plants so I don't have to, but it's the grayness that it gets to me. I just finished cleaning the kitchen. I cleaned the floors and now I'm getting ready to put my new rugs down. This is a rug that I love so much from our old house that I'm actually putting it in this kitchen because that's how much I love them. Here is the one that was 8 feet, but I needed two 10 feet rugs, foot rugs to come to the end of the island. But this has the orange golds that will be in the chandelier and that you find in the floor. It's got the browns that match those cabinets, and it's got the off-white that matches those cabinets. This is one of my favorite rugs, all-time favorite rugs. So I'm gonna have one there, and I'm gonna put one right there. So here's what it looks like. Oh, one other thing I wanted to mention is that whenever we redo parts of the kitchen, we are keeping the appliance color, and that's also in this rug. So this is what it looks like here and then here. And I just got my other rug in for under here and I want to take a peek at that. I'm not sure about this rug. It looked so good online, but now I can see there's this blue and I was hoping it looked more gray. I'm probably gonna have to roll it out. I don't want to open too much of it. Maybe I can, let me see what I can do. Yeah, that's blue. That's like giving off those vibes blue. You see what I mean? I was hoping that was more gray. Oh, poopers. Poopers. Because it matched really well. But I just can't do the blue. Poop. I've been getting a lot of stuff done this afternoon. I actually ordered a bunch of fall clothes, which I'm excited about because I actually found a sweatshirt that resembles one that is my favorite that I got from American Eagle. I hope that makes sense. I wore this all the time and every time I wore it, someone asked me, where did you get it? I found a dupe on Amazon and it should be here either tomorrow or Friday. Second of all, I was making a lot of ruckus and when I do, this guy decides to hide. What are you doing? Why are you hiding in the laundry room? Welcome back, Mr. Carter. Welcome back. Are you feeling better now? You're not as scared? Before I show you a couple pieces I got at the garage sale over the past weekend, I did want to mention a comment that I get quite often about this cabinet and even about the one in the kitchen. It's always, why don't you paint the back of this? I could, but I'm afraid that I will ruin it. It wasn't an expensive cabinet. There's nothing, I don't look at it and say, oh, it's beautiful. It's not as nice as this one. So yes, I could paint that one. I'm just afraid I'm going to booger it up. And then once it's boogered up, it's too bad. Anyway, I grabbed these 3 pieces at the garage sale. This one was only $2. It was on the half price table, and I have a couple of those up here, so it's probably going to go up there. This one, I don't have anything like that, and I paid $10 for that. That seemed to be the theme. $10 for those. And then I bought this because I knew that I had this piece and I knew I had that piece. This is a little darker, but you know, then I have 3. I have a collection. So I'm going to get these washed up and then I'm going to put them in there.
Well, she likes the days better when the sun goes down. She loves the rain. Well, maybe that means she can love me somehow. When the sky turns gray, you should see her face. She ain't even fazed by the clouds. She loves the rain.
I never told you. I think I was too embarrassed to tell you. The same day I told you about the bad hotel I stayed in, it ranked up to probably number 2 of the worst hotels I've ever stayed in. And then I told you about the McDonald's incident where they didn't have toilet paper. All they had was napkins. And you can't put napkins down the toilet, so you know where the napkins go. So I felt so stupid two times right after that. I drove Rob's car because mine is, it's not unreliable. It's 13 years old. It needs to go to the graveyard in the sky or go to somebody that doesn't care what it feels like when you drive it, because it just goes. Anyway, I was driving Rob's car and Rob has a key fob. I do not. I lost mine last fall. So the only thing I can do is unlock the car with a key. So when I get out of the car, I automatically flip the lock and then shut the door. I stopped at this. It was a big barn and it was hotter than hot, very hot. And I shut the door, walked in, this is where, I didn't even show you what I found there. I'll have to show you. I found a couple things over on one side of the barn, and then I came over to the other side of the barn, paid for that, walked out to my car, and the doors wouldn't open. And Rob's car will open anytime you're near with the key fob. So I start panicking, thinking, how am I where are my keys? What if I locked them in the car? It's hot. I don't have any water. My water was in the car because this was supposed to be a quick trip. I have an extremely dry mouth, so water is everywhere I am. And I started panicking, and I went up to the lady that helped me, and I said, I think I locked my keys in the car. Well, this being a very small community, she said, oh, no, well, I know so-and-so who knows so-and-so. She calls her friend. Her friend gives her the number of a towing company. I call the towing company and I said, I locked my keys in the car. Thank goodness the guy he looked like he was younger than my kids, early 20s. He was very close. So I had to wait maybe 5 minutes. He pulls up in his truck. He gets out. I told him, I'm pretty sure my keys are in there because the door's not opening. So he gets all of his tools out. He's putting, it almost looks like blood pressure cuffs in between the door and the jamb. He's got 2 of them in there. I am standing there thinking, this just isn't right. Where are my keys? I didn't see him in the car. And then I remembered that I walked in there flipping them around on my finger. And I walked in and I told him, hang on. They were laying on the table. So I gave him $20. He was happy as a clam. And he left. It's mommy goofy. I know. Mommy tries her best, but Sometimes mommy's best isn't good enough. I told the very nice lady, that makes 3, right? Things always happen in 3s, and then it's done. You're done. So I went to one of my favorite spots. I went there twice. I went last year and this year, and I always find some goodies. So and it is in a ginormous barn, like what do you call it? Not a wooden barn, but a big, huge barn made of metal. And the ground is packed dirt, packed as hard as a rock. I walked up to this vendor and I picked this up. I was asking him about this because I saw one identical to this at a different place, like the day before. And I was asking, and in the middle of me asking it, I drop it on the ground. And I slow motion went, no, and it bounced. It bounced. It literally bounced on the ground. And I stood there like this. And they looked at me and I looked at them and I said, I'll take it. Don't care I'll take it. Because, yeah, that was all in a span of 12 hours. No, longer than that, because I checked into the hotel about 7. This is around, 16 hours. All of that fun. But anyway, I did grab this. I grabbed this. I don't know if this is handmade or not, but it was so ironic that I had seen one the day before and I almost grabbed it because I thought that's such a cool thing. So were there 2 people that made the same thing in art class? I don't know. I think this is old though. But yeah, hopefully that nightmare is done for a while. I think I showed you these. I'm pretty sure I did. I got 3 for $10. They're old Hull au gratin dishes. And I think I found the perfect spot. I also found this. I didn't show you. This was, I think, right after this incident. I got this for $5. There is one little chip here, but I think that is so pretty. And I got these. I showed you. I think this is one of the first purchases. These were, what did I pay? 4 for $5. So yeah, let's put these away.
I just blowing smoke. Girl, tonight you look so beautiful. This must be a blessing. I just had to take a second step outside and catch my and let you know.
Got a smile and it seems to me reminds me of childhood memories. Everything was fresh, bright blue sky.
I was just taking the trash out and I was walking back towards the house. I still love these. I still love these bulbs, these flickering bulbs that look like gas. I just took Bug on a walk in a different neighborhood and I saw some people had gas and these look a lot like it. I searched high and low for outdoor flicker bulbs and these are it. These look so good. Do you want the look of an outdoor gas light without the price tag? Then you need these LED flicker flame light bulbs. The flame tip bulb creates the look of a gas flame. I love them.